Welcome to EnfinityCast. I'm your host, Elias Whitlock. When we think of feudal Japan, the image that often comes to mind is that of the samurai, the noble warrior bound by a strict code of honor, serving their lord with unwavering loyalty. But history is rarely so simple. Today we're exploring a story from the fringes of that world, a tale of a man who traded his swords for the sea. And to help navigate these treacherous waters, I'm joined by my co-host, Solene Vox.
Thanks for having me, Elias. It's a fascinating subject because it peels back the romanticized layers of the samurai mythos. To understand our story, we have to picture Japan in the 16th century, during the Sengoku Jidai, or the Warring States period. This was a century of near-constant civil war. Alliances were fragile, lords were overthrown, and for the samurai class, life was incredibly precarious.
Exactly. And it's in this chaotic environment that we meet our protagonist, Shirahama Kenki. He wasn't born an outlaw. He was a samurai from Satsuma province, a region known for its fierce warriors. He was, by all accounts, a man of his class, trained in combat, strategy, and the ideals of Bushido.
But the ideals of Bushido don't always put food on the table. During the Sengoku period, if a samurai's lord was defeated, he could become a ronin, a masterless warrior. These men were often faced with a stark choice: find a new master, face poverty, or find another way to use their deadly skills. For Shirahama Kenki, that other way was the sea.
He became what were known at the time as Wokou. The term is often translated simply as Japanese pirates, but that's an oversimplification. Solene, can you elaborate on who the Wokou really were?
Certainly. The Wokou were less a single group and more a vast, multinational network of maritime outlaws. While many were indeed Japanese, disaffected samurai, fishermen, merchants, their ranks also included many Chinese, Koreans, and even some Portuguese adventurers. They operated along the coasts of China and Korea, engaging in everything from illegal trade and smuggling to outright coastal raiding. They were a major destabilizing force in the region.
And Shirahama Kenki wasn't just another raider. He became a leader among them. This is what makes his story so compelling. He took the discipline, the tactical knowledge, and the leadership skills he learned as a samurai and applied them to piracy. Imagine a pirate crew that fought with the coordinated precision of a samurai unit. They were incredibly effective and utterly terrifying.
And this is where the lines get incredibly blurry. Was Kenki a traitor to his class, or a pragmatist adapting to survive? It's important to remember that many Japanese feudal lords, the daimyo, secretly sponsored or even hired Wokou crews. They would use them to raid the territories of rivals or to conduct lucrative, illicit trade with the Chinese mainland, which was officially forbidden at the time. So a man like Kenki might be a wanted pirate one day and a valued, if deniable, asset to a powerful lord the next.
He represents a complete subversion of the stoic, loyal samurai we see in films. He was a product of his time, a skilled warrior who found that the greatest opportunities for wealth and power weren't on the battlefield, but on the open ocean, living by his own code.
His story is a powerful reminder that history is written in shades of gray. The samurai who became a pirate forces us to look beyond the polished armor and romanticized ideals to see the complex, often brutal life in feudal Japan.
A perfect summary. Thank you for lending your expertise, Solene. And thank you all for listening to EnfinityCast. Join us next time as we uncover another story from the depths of history.